Catch me, I be on my mission. Catch me, candid for these lenses. Catch me, one day whipping in these benches. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, like we playing on. Roll one, and you gon' sing along. Hey, sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, catch me, catch me, drowning in ambition now.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Couch Creatives. You know who I am already. I don't need to know introduction whatsoever. I'm gonna be cocky like that. I got a beautiful lady in front of me. I'm gonna stare into your eyes because I'm staring at other things, but it's like in my face. But you know, I'm gonna be a guy and be honest. Damn, you're stunning. You know, like damn, Miss Kkamii Kitana. Like what the heck? Are you gonna start chopping me out here with your looks?
Maybe.
Oh damn, girl, you're so. You know that voice of yours is so like. Okay, I don't wanna leave you out here, bro. I'm having a little flirtatious moment out here, you know. And we got so many stories to tell with Kitana, how we met and whatnot. But let's first introduce my co-host right now, Kasim. Tell us what's up.
Yeah, what's going on? All good. I just feel it feels amazing to be on the couch with Kkamii Kitana. Right, I feel the energy is very good in the room, and hopefully we can have a good interview with you. And yeah, I'm gonna ask some hard questions. I hope you can answer them.
Miss Kitana, like why the Kitana? Like where did that come from?
Kitana? I think Kitana came from, I don't know if you know Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You know Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
And Kitana always says Kitana wins. Like the guy always says flawless victory.
Oh, okay.
Kitana wins. And I thought I just wanted to install that psychologically in my mind that I would always win.
Okay, you always win.
And that's where Kitana came from. Killing it in the game, winning it, making the money back.
No, that sounds good. And have you win anything so far in the game yet? Since you've been in there?
Have I won anything? Not yet. I'm still, I've been at music for quite some time, but it took courage for me to release something, because I feel like it's such a difficult industry to prove a point. If you know what I'm saying, it's not easy for people to take your work seriously. You know, and a lot comes with writing music. It's not just it's not easy to do. So it just takes a lot and a lot of pressure. I'm gonna release an album soon, and I've just been releasing little bits from the album, and it's just, I'm kind of nervous.
Are you nervous for the reaction of the audience?
Yeah. So far from the singles, I've had great reactions from it. People really liked the way.
I like the visuals the most though.
What about the visuals?
I love the visuals. You got some flavor to it. Because I think the visuals, it's good marketing strategy to give us a little taste to see what's to come.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel visuals is very important. You can't just be an artist. You need to have the look. You need to have the spice, especially the personality too. You need to be able to be comfortable and just talk to anyone.
So what inspired your creativity? You got a unique sound. You got a unique look. What inspired it? Who do you look up to in the industry?
In the industry, I feel like everybody knows this, and those who are watching, y'all know. Yeah. The queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. Yes, she totally inspired me, and I think she inspired me so much because I was compared to her so much. And as I was younger, how I got into music, I used to write diaries. I grew up, I don't know if you know the New Apostolic Church.
Oh, so you're a Christian girl, huh?
Yes, I'm a
Christian girl. We're gonna say, shake some ass to the Lord,
To the Lord.
It's always the Christian.
To the Lord.
Father in Christ. Bring the heaven to earth, Give us some heaven out here. I want to go to heaven. Come on, Kkamii, take me to heaven,
It's crazy.
Interesting though.
Sorry. Yeah. And I don't know, I grew up in the Apostolic Church, so that's how I fell in love with music, because it was always singing and stuff. And I used to write a lot of diaries. Every time I would write diaries and stuff, and then Nicki came along, and then I would listen to beats and stuff like that, and I would just put it together, and then I just fell in love with music totally after that.
That was in a good way. Yeah. But Miss Kitana, for those because you mentioned alter ego, what's yours? Early on you were talking about Nicki Minaj, Roman. What's your alter ego? What gets you going to express yourself on your records?
Gets me going? Well, I think Kitana itself, she is, and that's why I put her in with me. So
Yeah.
Kkamii, Kitana.
So it's two separate.
Yes.
Okay.
But I
To be honest, I thought that's your real name.
no. If I told you my real name, I'd have to kill you.
Damn. In what way though? In what
In
way?
what
You know, I don't
way?
mind. You know, like in.
How will we have
So Kitana, like, you know, a lot of people are wondering now because you have a unique look and your voice is so different, not like Antonio or anything like that, or South African or African. Like, for the audience is wondering, where you from originally? Tell us your story.
I'm from the hood.
From the hood? Don't
Yes, I am.
Got a very posh accent now.
No, see, because I left South Africa when I was 13, but I grew up in Mitchell's Plain.
Me just playing.
Yes, Mitchell's Plain. Let's go. Let's tell them what's good. Yeah, I grew up in.
Me just playing. Me just playing.
You look like you're from Japan, bro.
Yeah, like for real though. I thought like for real. You from me just
Yes,
playing?
I grew up in Mitchell's
You
Plain.
don't speak the language,
A little bit. Yeah, if someone upsets me, she comes out. That's another alter ego.
Bring the
Yeah.
sword out, you take the sword and it's like some dicks.
But yeah, I grew up in Mitchell's Plain, and I don't know if you know Northwood Primary, so I went to the hooders of schools and I did all of that. But the moment I left, everything changed because I left so young, you know. So the way I pronunciate things changed because I learned English different there. Just everything just changed. Like when you leave a country at such a young age, other influences can really change the way you view life. And that's why even now that I'm back, it's so weird because I used to be so wild. And so, you know, if someone said something to me, I'd be like, do you know?
At 13.
Yeah. I was
Change.
what's that word? Harakat. I was harakat
Is that
when I was younger. No, I know some more words. But yay.
Yo.
Yeah.
But okay. I was your experience though, like living South Africa at such an age and getting to Irish.
It was hard. It was hard. Most people don't know how hard it was for me because most people just expected me to accept it as a gift, you know, and I did. I was very blessed. I was like so blessed to get out of poverty where I was from. There were times we didn't have food, obviously. There were times like, you know, there were difficult times. But I feel like if you're a good person, your path will always open up. So as long as you keep your heart clear and your mind just keep going, your path will lead you in weird different ways that you just be like, oh my God, how did I end up here?
Amen.
Amen.
It's crazy.
Amen.
Look at that, inspiring the young ladies out here that you can get out of the hood, you know.
You can get out the hood, you know you can.
What's the
Just work
secret?
hard.
What's the secret? Cheers.
The secret is, again, have a good heart, keep a clear mind, and remember that karma is real. Karma is a real thing.
Shit.
And
Karma is a real?
karma,
Did I go?
you know, karma.
Yeah, I know, but I
Frederick.
feel like, is it the real thing? Because I don't believe in karma.
You don't believe in karma?
No.
To me, I think, is it on?
Yeah.
To me, I feel like it is because I've just learned so much about it. Maybe we create our own karma, who knows?
From guilt.
From guilt, exactly, because everything is an emotion, you know, and then us as humans, we try to label everything. So maybe it could just be your own guilt, you know? But I don't know, a part of me does believe in karma. You know, I feel like if you treat people well, good things will come. Like if you give, you'll receive. It's like that. Everything
Wow.
has an input and an output, shall I say.
The law of attraction, isn't it Newton's?
Yes, the law of attraction.
Newton's third law, something like that. I don't know. I'm not. We know that I do science, but anyway. So that's so profound because, like, I feel like you're self-aware of your surroundings. You know, you like very focused of who you are. You know your identity. A lot of artists are still figuring out who they are and how they fit in the industry, but you are someone that is like you know what you want in your artistry and what you're gonna do to achieve it. You're not gonna be influenced by outside factors or anything that's just gonna steer you away. You're on your trajectory to like achieving your goals, you know, and you know the ways of like not doing it in the wrong way and stepping on people's toes or stepping on anyone's back, you know, because like you said, karma will come back to you and it's an emotion. So you put a lot of emotion into your work and a lot of and that emotion also like comes out in your music and the lyrics, you know, all the passion that comes out from it, and people can feel it, you know. That's amazing, you know. I didn't expect this to be this deep. I thought you were gonna shake some ass and that's it, you know.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, but he did say like a little bit about professionalism, you know. But I want you to come out as well. Come on, I saw Bobby back.
In time,
In
yes.
time. Speaking about that though, I listened to the song Bling Bling.
Bling bling. Shout out to, oh my gosh, Lexus Monroe. Her name is Lexus Monroe.
Is she South African as well?
No, she is from, oh my god, where is she from? She's from an African country. I just can't remember which one. A feature, someone that can, and different ways of releasing music. So we are constantly trying to switch up our sound.
Okay. And speaking of that, actually, I want to ask you this.
Yes.
Do you think it's necessary for artists to leave their country to fly to some other country for them to be successful, or do you think they can actually just stay where they are and try to make it there?
I'll say one thing. You know, one thing that I've learned from leaving here in South Africa, some people don't support you, especially places where you grew up. It takes a lot for a village to actually support you truly. And I feel like that's why artists here struggle, because a lot of people don't actually support them in a way, you know? It depends who you know. Whereas in Ireland, it's kind of the same too, but it's a bit more supportive. It's a bit more like, welcome, come on, let's do it. Here, I found like it's just a little bit different in a way. I don't know how to explain, but you get
No,
what I mean?
I get your point, but don't you think that a village raises a child?
Always, yes. It takes a village to raise
So
a
which
child.
means home. It's always going to be like the best place for you to actually grow.
True, always. But it's different when you want to be an artist, or when you're making money, or when you're coming from overseas, or when, you know, human thought starts coming in, and different, how do you say the word? How do you say that word when you, expectations.
Okay.
Different expectations start kicking in, and you know, it's just a little. That's just in my experience.
So what are the expectations when you're coming back to Cape Town?
Expectations, like as in everybody expects you to remember them.
Yeah.
Everybody, because they know you're coming from far.
Yeah.
People that you've never spoken to in a long time.
So were they like, who is this girl? Who do you think she is coming from
Yes.
Ireland? Look at this. Miss Ireland is
Kind of.
back. Miss Ireland girl.
A little bit.
Were there
like
just some
that.
form of jealousy? Like, oh, look at you living your best
I
life.
would say a little bit like that, to be honest, you know. But again, everyone's human. Everyone's, it's natural. So you can't blame people for comparing themselves to you. It will make anyone feel down, thinking like, oh, she got this amazing opportunity, why didn't I get that? Then opinions start changing and things start switching up, and you know, again, expectation starts coming in, and then it's like, oh, you've changed, and it's like, no, I'm still the same person. I haven't changed. I feel like.
Do you feel like you've been unfairly attacked? Like, all these friends of yours thought that they're genuine to you, actually show that your colors
I've
now.
learned that now more than ever, especially with my.
They fake, you know?
Yeah, especially with my mom that's passed. Friends now, I have a few of them that have been true. And then there's some of them that's just, you know, hasn't changed. They would rather like look for an argument or fight on something silly instead of just being supportive and understanding both sides of the situation, you know. But then again, people change. You can't do anything about that.
What would you do about that, you know? Like, if you were in their position, what would you think it should be the best way of doing things?
Just to always be supportive. You never know what the next person is going through.
Yeah.
You know, you never know how the other person has to get home, or how the other person has to do whatever they have to do. So I think it should always just be like proper support, and like no jealousy and no comparison. Why compare yourself to someone that has a different path than you?
Yeah.
There's no point you putting yourself down.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the point?
True.
You know what I mean?
That's powerful, man. This is a deep conversation, guys. Like, I wasn't expecting this. I was
What's the
expecting like,
alcohol?
yeah. I feel like we need some. What stood out to you when you came back? What was sort of like,
What stood out to me is that men cannot control their hormones here.
the heck?
Oh,
Like, y'all be
damn.
crazy. Kkamii Kitana cannot
Damn,
go
that's
anywhere.
crazy.
Y'all
That's
be
crazy.
chasing me. Y'all be trying to kidnap me and
God
stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait, kidnap? Are you for real? Kidnap?
I was in, and now I would never go outside, and that's why I feel like I just want to go home, because I feel like in Strand, like me and my family were walking to the shop, and I was like looking normal, myself. I know that like
Yeah, but I mean, like, can you describe normal? I don't know what you're
What is
looking.
your type of normal? Yes.
No, I mean, like, I don't know what she's looking.
yeah, I was wearing tights and a little crop
I
top.
mean,
you're wearing a tie. That's
it's like it's a bit,
Ladies, that's normal, no?
No.
It's wearing a tie normal. Lady, it's wearing a tie
Gotta
normal.
wear a whole full-on nun outfit.
Anyway, I was going to the shop, and this guy, he came up to me, and my sister didn't notice, and he tried to talk to me, and I didn't say anything. I just like kept going because like I could see he was trouble in a way, and he was like asking, and he got so mad that I wasn't answering him back that he started looking at me and he was texting his phone. So I presume he was like calling people, I don't know. And he kept looking and he followed me all the way home, literally. And he kept texting and he was taking pictures.
Damn.
So that's like, for me, that's a kidnap, that's him sending.
What's the outfit in it? Like, you need to know the outfit. Like, what the hell?
It's like my mind was just, you need to leave,
Kitana, you should.
But you know what? I think you got a song of the year. Like, if you write it down and you make a song out of that, that would be cool.
That would cool. Visit
There's a
your
secret.
shows, like someone
There's
Following me.
That's a
that would be cool.
Yeah.
That's the secret that just came in.
True. That's a storyline.
Let's talk about your life. Like, since we're on the topic about guys changing off, they can't control their hormones. So how's that situation like? What do you prefer, South African men or Irish men?
Well, I actually don't have a type. I feel like it just depends on the person. It depends on the soul. I'm more of like a soul person. If I can connect, but then again, I can connect with anyone.
Have your friends ever had like crush on you, like your guy friends?
Always, yeah, because I'm such an open and approachable person.
Yeah.
So each one of them feels special in some way.
Doesn't it feel like jealous or something? Why are you looking in the camera like that? Like you're up to something
I
yet?
know you watch it.
Damn, same. The one person's probably like, oh, I wanted to all my life, Maybe he's friends with benefits kind of guys. You never know. That's a guilty laugh there.
Who knows?
But how would you distinguish now if the person is going after you for who you are and not just for looks and just like, oh, you look desirable, I just want you.
I feel like there's a difference between men and women. Men are very visual. A man, like, just in my opinion, don't attack me, guys. In my opinion, men are very visual. So it's hard to find a guy that's gonna connect with you emotionally. First, you need to look good. Just a little tip, girls. Men are very visual. They think visually, especially when it comes to sex. So you need to always be extra in order for him to realize what he likes in that way. So I think maybe that's what some women are lacking. They're not visual in that way, and that's when a guy kind of loses interest in a way, because it's like you need to always keep that vision going, because men are visual thinkers and women are emotional thinkers. Like with sex, men are visual. Sex for women is emotional. That's why we get attached after we have sex with someone.
Who? Men or women?
Okay.
Women. Yeah.
Really?
Men can just hit and run. Women, like, it's an emotion.
Emotion.
Yeah, no, that's true, bro. That's true.
It's an
I
emotion.
understand that. I think emotion.
No, but that's true. I think
Oh.
I've experienced that.
See, some men also have feminine energy. It both has feminine energy and masculine energy. Some men are just more intact with their feminine energy, which is a very good thing because you can control your emotions. Never
On the first date.
woke up. No.
Oh.
Sorry, you're gonna take time to get all of it.
But you're leaving soon, so how can you take time?
I have a dildo and it works perfectly fine. I don't need
It's on the 19th, bro, so you still got 7 days.
Why are you saying to me, bro? I mean, we can share. I'm joking. That's it.
I don't know where this episode is gonna go to, but if it goes on TV, bro,
Oh, God.
we are in
I
trouble.
mean, we can. Nah, let me not say.
bleep bleep.
I was gonna say something way nasty. It's fine.
But anyway, I think we should go back to the PG to the PG audiences, right? Let's continue with the music. I was speaking about the Bling Bling song,
Yes.
right? When I listened to it, it was so cool, right? Like rap. I like the rap. The voice, it was so powerful. It reminded me of Nas. I don't know if you know Nas.
Nas?
Yeah, Nas.
Yes, I know. Of course, I love
Yeah,
that.
it reminded me in a way that the way he uses his voice, like when you listen to him, you literally hear his voice on beat, and he sounds like that. And yeah, I've noticed that you speak a lot about guys, like us specifically. What do we do? Can you explain to me why is it all about us?
Well, each song that I've made was actually written about my ex.
What did your ex do?
Yeah.
Cheat?
What did?
No,
Damn.
never cheated. Never. Who would cheat on this? He never cheated.
Was he not living up to expectations in the bedroom?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I just, as an artist, I started getting more recognition, and I understand for a guy that's not an artist. That's why I'm so picky with dating now. Like, I need a guy that's secure. That he needs to know he's got a good woman by his side. No matter how many men want her, he's gonna hold her down, and she's gonna hold him down. And that for him wasn't a thing, because I started getting male features. I started getting like loads of stuff, and that made him insecure in a way, to a point where he didn't feel good enough anymore.
Okay. So you made a song about it.
So I wrote my feelings down and I dissed him on the song. Yes.
Damn, bro, you guys should check out this song. That's a huge diss. I was like, damn, what's going on here? What's up with this song? But it's a nice song. It's a really nice song, and I think I like the fact that you use your experience and you put it in your music.
Yeah.
I feel like you can always make good music when you do that. So, is there any other song that you working on that has to do with men's or your ex again?
Yeah, there is one I released. It's called Know That I Love You. So I wrote that song after I broke up with him. I also released that one. And it was just me basically telling my whole story. And if you listen to the song, you will know what I'm talking about. So listen to the song so you can know what I'm talking about. It's on YouTube, it's everywhere. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, Alexa, everything.
So where can I find your
social media? On Instagram, Kkamii Official. And yeah, everything is just there, so you can come along and have fun with me.
And for those guys that want to match with you on Tinder, so what must they have on their profile?
Confidence. That's what they need to have.
In your profile,
It's just something a man carries very well. Is confidence.
Like the photo must be like confident, like
yeah, confident.
Like, confident
no, confident but not too cocky.
Okay.
The bio needs to also be, a certain way. There's certain things that men do to let you know that.
Yeah.
They,
of course. You want to have fun out here. You're in Cape Town to have fun and also do some music.
7 more days.
7 more days. Yeah, of course. The time is running out, guys. If you wanna, you can't get it overnight on one date, as you can. Takes some time. But let's go to instead of sipping other things, we're gonna sip some stuff.
Y'all gonna make me drunk.
We're gonna sip some stuff, some.
Is it alcohol?
Some white stuff.
White stuff? You have reached the voicemail line service of...
You wanna introduce us to the show?
Alright guys, so what we gonna do, we gonna play a game, right? And what's the name of the game again? Sip, whatever. So she gonna drink some stuff and she just gonna have to name the stuff that she drink. Whatever that is, I don't know, but she gonna have to name the stuff. So, you good to go, Kitana?